Hey everyone. So, most of you know that we didn't actually get to much of the flight controller last time because we ran into a couple places that made us stop and think and relook at things. And so I think we got it all squared away. But having said that, um, I'm going to go ahead and plug in my iron. Oh, yeah, there it is. Everything is under the table. Okay. And we're gonna start this again. Hey Desmond, how you doing, darling? Oh, so okay. So here's where I'm at right now, everyone. This is the SCs. They're all connected, ready to go. I have my flight controller. I think that's what this is. Let me get it in there. And I got most of it all tinned where it needed to be tinned. And then I have this, which I assume, which I know is my VTX, and it is going to go on to that piece. Here, let's get that right.
You got it. With any hope and luck.
Lots of hope, lots of luck. I'm going to put my actual thing, I'm just going to keep these two here so I have a clear picture of what we're doing.
Okay, all right, let me just totally make triple sure, and if anybody in the chat wants to yell at me, they can. But I found, and I can't figure out the exact layout or the exact version of your layout. There's a couple of Mamba boards, and I might be missing something because, you know, I'm just a knucklehead. But let me screen share real quick with you.
Okay.
Let me do this. I'm going to do this.
How are you, Desmond David?
And then I am going to do this.
And he said if it doesn't fly, he's going to send me a Mavic 2 Air.
Who, me?
Yeah, remember?
No, I don't remember
that?
I don't remember that.
How come only I remember that?
I don't know. All right, here's the situation. Now, let me see if I can get us to go somewhere where we're not in the way. All right, now. You have what I'm assuming is this one here with the mouse on it. See, now, do you see how your conduit or your coupler here goes all the way across?
Yep.
All right, yours does that as well in real life there on yours. Yours goes all the way across, right?
It goes all the way there and all the way along the bottom.
Yep. No, I'm worrying about just that white piece that's on the top. Now, in front of that or on the side of that, there aren't any pads, are there?
Okay, so.
As in this picture, check this out. Look at that picture. See how there are pads in front of it?
Yes, I have exactly like that.
So you have pads in front of it?
Yeah, but here's the deal. You're not going to be able to get to those because once you put that other piece in, it's not going to you're not going to be able to get to them anyway.
I know. Give me another close up of that. Give me a real close up to that.
Let me go here.
Yeah, and hold it as still as possible. Now I want to see in front of here. I got to stop screen sharing here. Yeah, hold it back a bit. All right, and there they are. Oop, cam. All right, but you do not have anything on the left or the right side of it. Okay, all right. I'm just going with what I'm thinking it is. All right.
Okay.
Here's
So-
here's the situation. There's that conduit has a certain pin out to it, and I'm looking at one schematic, and it's showing me a certain pin out where the camera's supposed to go and za la la la. And I'm looking at another schematic where it has the pin out off to the left side, where it has stuff going to different places. It's the same board, but it's got two different places where the camera and the VTX is going. So it's a version 1 and a version 2. I just want to make absolutely sure that you have the one I think you have, which is whatever version it is. But I'm going with the one that has the complete coupler all the way across, and I'm going to put your camera on the left side instead of in the front, like this other pinout has. It's crazy. Like the Mamba F405 MK2, which is the pinout everybody kept giving me yesterday or the other day, has a smaller coupler with pads on the side, and that's not what you have. No. So in that case too, that even shows a couple of different layouts for things, which I got to ignore because that's not the one that we're going to use. We're going to use this.
Did you get the picture that Corey Mano sent?
The one with the round one with the pinouts, it looks like it's round.
Yeah, whichever one that was, Corey Mano.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and that was a little confusing. So
here, let me share. This is the one that I'm going to go with. I'm going to share screen again.
And guys, this is like I think one of the most important parts because you kind of know where the motors go. But when it comes to the camera and all the other stuff, it can get a teeny bit confusing. So
a teeny bit, yeah.
Know why it goes to what it goes to. And that's what we're kind of covering today.
All right, so, oh my God, I hate this. Stupid interface. There we go. All right, do you see what I have up on the screen now?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that Corey sent me, I believe, and that's the one that we're going to go with because that's the stack, or that's the version that you have.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, so.
Yep, that looks exactly like it.
Yep, because there is another one out there that I'm looking at that has. It's just slightly different, and that's what that bothers me sometimes is stuff like that. If you're not very careful, it will screw you up. All right, so that's the one we're going with. All right, so you've got your iron on, eh?
I do.
Uh-oh, that's good. All right, so.
And I got all these wires.
The wires, you got too many wires, lady. Too many wires. All right, so let me pin this. This is your top down. All right, so let's continue tinning all the pads you're going to need.
Okay.
So let's orient it away from you so as if it's going to fly forward from you. So that conduit is going to be away from you, just like how you have it. Good. Now, forward, right. Now, Now the side we're gonna solder to is where you're at, and I believe as I see it, you've got the top 3 pads already tinned, right?
Yep.
No, leave it down on the ground there or on the thing, and point to the top 3 pins so that I know that we're talking about the same thing. Yep, those 3. Okay, so those are your camera pins. So that's your video. It should say V or C. S or something like that, I think. I can't really see what it says on the pinout. But it should say something like that, and then the positive and negative, a 5-volt and a negative.
Yeah, so it says V1 is the one furthest from the top. Then it's G. And
ground,
then it says 5V.
Yep. So those should be tinned. Now the next thing down is going to be your VTX, your video. transmitter. So that's the thing with that's that other thing with all those wires that you were goofing around and playing with.
So I have this one and this one also tinned.
Yep. So that's all right. So yeah, because you have one in between that's not tinned, correct? That's P.
That's right.
Yeah, it says ppm. All right. So you
And
should
then we
have
the S bus done.
right. You should have the S bus tinned.
Yes.
And then just above the S bus is a ppm, which is not tinned. And then the next one should be the 5-volt and ground. Correct? Those are the next two things that you have tinned there.
Where are they?
So where your S bus was.
Yes.
Okay. What are those next two things you got above those?
Nothing. And then this one is, hold on, I have to be able to read it. Oh my God, they're so small.
It should be your 5-volt and your ground, which was what I was just talking about.
Yeah. Exactly that.
I just wanted to make sure that you confirmed it. All right, so those are 10. Yay. So we're almost there. So now the rest of the stuff going up a little bit further that's not tinned yet, that's where we're going to also tin, because now that is going to be
Hey, Mr. Doughboy, how you feeling?
I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm sorry, guys.
You don't have to. I did.
All right, so from the top down again, you've got your 5-volt, your ground, your cam, and then you're going to have another 5-volt, another ground, and then it's going to be a TX3 and a VTX.
A T3 and then it looks like it's saying.
It looks like it's a UTX, but it's actually a V.
Yes, it looks like something else, but okay.
All right. So now those are the pads that you're going to solder to for your video transmitter. So we need those pads tinned as well. We're going to do all of those pads.
Okay.
Because the 5-volt is obviously your power. The ground is the negative, the ground. The TX is going to be your ability to change and get into your on-screen display. And then your VTX is your video, sending back the camera signal to your goggles. So be very careful and make sure you tin those pads so that you've got some solder on it. It should have just a little bit of a bulbousness on it, and obviously not touching each other. Should be able to see a little bitty, itty bitty bit of black in between those pads.
It's just not coming up. I don't know that
I can't even see you got your hand in the way, so.
Believe me, I can't it either. Come on, you stupid little teeny thing.
I know. Hey,
Rick.
You signed up for this.
Who did? I think I was made to do this.
Here, let me look at the chat.
They went together. Hold on.
Take your time. Take your time. Yep, and if they went together, just flow across and just whoop. Hey, there it is. Good job.
There we go.
Hey, that looks good, Val.
Thank you. I am glad that's one of the first things you taught me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I sent you a board or something, didn't I?
Yeah, that came in very handy.
Yeah.
I was doing my first build.
See, I can help people.
Yeah, you can help people. You sure can. Okay, come on.
All right, now what are you soldering? What are you tinning there? We don't need them all. Just the next 3.
Oh, I thought you needed them all. Then I got the next 3.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay, I'm done.
That's all right. All right, so here's the next thing that we're going to tin. You see, You see your little purpley grommet there?
Yep.
Okay, so those two pads right next to it. The
Right
funny,
there?
yeah. So do you see how they're different shapes from the other pads? They're round and not square.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be your power into this flight controller. Because let me see, just double check. Yep. All right. So what's going to go ahead and tin those two pads. What's going to happen is we're going to take two really small wires, the same gauge wires that we're using for all the other stuff, and we're going to go from where you soldered the ESC, the pigtail, and the ESC together that you have. We're going to take two wires, the positive and negative, and bring them up. You got it. We'll pull it away just a little bit. Can't really see it. No, put a little bit more. Oh, you got them.
Oh, that's way too much. Jesus.
Oh, don't put that much on them.
I'm just going. I'm making.
All right. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Yeah, just leave it. Yeah, let's just not get ahead of ourselves here. Okay.
All right. So that is that we're going to bring the power up from the ESCs to your flight controller to power the whole thing. Now, we could.
Paul, I thought that's what this did. This do I have?
Can't see it.
And I thought that's what that did.
Again, on this pinout that I'm looking at, no, it's got the XT60 right where I had you solder, and because you're using ESC that's powered by that's directly powered, we need to pull the power off of the ESC and bring it up to. Well, wait a minute. It's an all-in-one stack, though, isn't it?
It is.
So it should. Yeah, you're right. It should. But I don't see. That's what pisses me off again, too, because on that pinout, it doesn't give me all of the freaking wires. Like on that coupling. Let me look at it again. This is. Honestly, I don't like Mambas. Sorry, just saying it, because it's too fucking confusing.
You should be sorry. My Mamba's great.
Too confusing. It's just. Well, it's not too confusing. It's just.
It'll be all right?
See, because all right, here's the next thing. On what you gave me, this is the thing here. It shows me that there's no power coming off from it. It's just the buzzer. You've got buzzer, plus and minus, ground, VCC, motor 1, motor 2, motor 3, motor 4, RX2, and current. So I don't know.
Well, let's just do it the way you think. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Well, you know what? We can see. What kills me is we got to get your battery. That's what will help us. Because
that'll be here tomorrow.
What we'll do is we'll be able to plug the conduit in, plug the battery in, and if the freaking thing powers on, yay. If not, then we'll know that we have to supply the power. Yes. All right, so let's do this now. Look at all those wires that you got coming off of that freaking thing.
Yeah, I got tons.
That VTX. Let's put that aside for now.
Okay.
Let's work on the receiver, because I think we'll be able to do this receiver and be able to bind it and everything. Do you have Beta Flight all up on your computer yet, or no? No,
I don't.
That's the next thing you got to do. Okay, so the battery and Beta Flight.
And the receiver.
Okay, so let me see that. That's the little green one, right? It's XM Plus. Yeah. Beautiful. Now, does that say S-Bus on it anywhere? I forget. I don't know if it's a PPM or.
I didn't think it did, but hold on.
I think it's an S-Bus receiver. It's got one or two antennas on it.
Has two.
Okay, so it should be S-Bus.
Yeah,
it's S-Bus. It's S-Bus.
Okay. doesn't say that, but
No, because it's completely stripped down. It's all right. So show it to me again on your top down camera there. Show it to me again on your top down camera. Beautiful. All right. Now, can you flip it over? Boom. All right. It's still really out of focus, but that's okay. All right. So do you see those 3 pads on the other side of where those antennas are coming out? That's where we're going to solder to. So we need to solder onto those. We need to tin those little babies up.
so these little pads right here.
Yes, ma'am. Those 3.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's not as scary as trying to do soldering on other stuff. So here we go. Come on.
Yeah, I believe that's the XM Plus.
It is.
Yep.
Sorry, guys, that wasn't rolling off. Come on. More. There you go. Now let's get that rolling off. Come on, you son of a monkey. There you go. There, stay over there. Stop. Son of a monkey. I keep thinking about John Coopy's first soldering job he did with some really heavy-duty solder. And that big old wire. You gotta love him. He's just so great, yeah? Okay. There you go.
Let me see. Oh, look at that, Val. Good job.
Okay.
All right, so now let me find the right pin out here for it. Let me just. All right.
So that is forward. And these. Okay, so that's the odd thing about this. I must have some wires in here. What are these?
What are you talking about?
Am I supposed to have some other wires for that?
Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit of small wires and 3 wires, and we're gonna. So, do you have any extra wires anywhere? Small gauge wires?
Hold on.
Just scrap wire.
Yeah, give me just 1 second, and let me go in. And
If you can get it red, black, and like white or yellow or something like that.
Okay. I should have red and what?
Red, black, and another color.
Green?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
We just want to differentiate the signal and ground and video,
okay.
or ground and power.
Ooh.
All right, now here's the next thing I'm having difficulty making sure of is I want to make sure on your XMS or XM Plus there, your receiver, that there's no, you can't see where it says positive or negative or S bus on those 3 pads anywhere, because I want to just make sure that I'm right.
Okay, so I have this here. Hey, Lewis.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. All right. Let me see that. Yeah, because that's the pin out. That's what you need. All right. So check it out. All right. So do you see the top? Let me see.
Okay. So here's the antennas coming out the back of that yellow stuff.
Yup. Oriented. So how about this? As we're looking at it, you and I are looking at it. I want the antennas to go off to the right side.
Yep. So this is S bus at the top.
at the
And
top,
it's the 5 volt.
in the
And then
middle,
we got the ground.
on the bottom edge, the edge.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
All right, now here's another rule of thumb. Just because I mean I'm no
Thanks,
electrician, I've never done any electronic classes or anything like this. I've taught myself a lot of this stuff, but I've noticed that most of the time when they run the wires, the conduit, the things inside of these boards, they most usually run the grounds on the edges. So most usually a ground will be found close to the edge of a board. That's what I've noticed. Tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've noticed a lot of the times, that the grounds are usually at the edge. But I always want to make sure, because that component might not have what's called a BEC, or a battery eliminator current. And what a battery eliminator current does is it allows the current to drop down or up to what you need. And let's say I plugged in a too high of a voltage battery for that whole stack, or that receiver with that battery eliminator current, or a Pololo would be able to see, hey, it's too much, I'm not going to turn on. But some of them don't have the BECs or the Pololos, the little step down current things. And if you plug it in at too high of a voltage, you're going to blow it up. So I always try and check and recheck and make sure.
So quickly, how long do I want these wires?
50 feet long.
I got it covered.
All right. So what you're going to here's the problem. You want a long enough wire that you're going to have the ability to move the component around a little bit to work on the thing. But you don't want 50 feet of wire, because obviously you're working within a small confined space that you're going to have to tuck all these components into within that frame. So about that, yes. Now, here's what we might find, Val. We might find that once we get it all wired up and we start to test it, they're like, oh shit, we put too much wire on this receiver. Let's shorten it up. We can do that later. Okay. So for right now, cut them a decent length, but not hugely long. Cut them all the same length, red, black, and yellow or green or whatever you had. And then you're going to wire it up according to the schematic. You're going to go take your S-bus wire and make sure it goes from your receiver that says S-bus to your flight controller pad that says S-bus. And same thing with the,
and I'm going to have to tin them all.
Yeah, you're going to have to tin. So you've got 3 wires, so 6 sides, 6 bits of tin. Now, while you do that, I'm going to leave you for a second and come back on my phone and go downstairs, and I'm going to show you some techniques that I use on how to solder into these smaller boards and which direction you should have these wires coming in and out of the whole thing. Okay? All right, so I'll see you in like maybe 5 or so minutes, all right?
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye. Don't worry. Okay, Ed, that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use the black. Now, the black is usually the negative, yeah? Okay, here we go. Don't want too much of that sticking out, because just, what do you think, Ed? You can hardly see it. There's just a little bit on each edge. Then I'm using yellow. That's small. Yeah. And then I'm using this little green one, right? Yeah, black, green, perfect, and then yellow. Because Hey, Jeff Freestyle. Okay, now I think he's going to tell me almost immediately that I got to tin these suckers. So I'm going to just round them up a little, make sure they don't splay. Okay. Give me a little helping hands. I'm going to try to see, I just don't think that's going to work today. Okay. So I'm going to put these components away. I'm going to grab this. And let's see. Huh. I can't even tell if I'm on. The two pads that Lewis had you 10 on the corner will be good for the VTX. Oh, okay. Okay, guys. Am I on again? What is that underneath there? Okay. I'm working on this. Give me just a second. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Off Access. Hey.
Hey, am I back?
You're back, but I don't know about me. Am I back?
Why? What happened? Did you lose it?
My internet went off, so I am hooking up something else. Because there's always, where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, there's always a way.
Flipping garbage. I am always coming up with something that I can work. Okay, let me see. So now, front. No, you are front. See you both now. Okay, cool. That looks terrible.
Does that look good or no?
Give me a second. I'm going to call in on this, on my internet. I spend a lot of money, and every time I go on, it goes off. For a little while at least. And it's hard for me to follow the chat when it's messing up like this. So, yeah. No. Oh my God, I told him not to trust this computer. Well, that was stupid in 100 ways. Yeah, trust this computer. You monkey. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go. Sorry, guys. I'm just sick of this. There we go. Okay, Louis, I have you. I know we are always working on the professional. Always. And the funny thing about this is as soon as you want to allow the computer to access, it's gonna be, oh my God. You want to allow the computer to access, yeah.
Always working on their what?
Oh, it looks like I might have. Okay, so basically, okay. So we ready?
Yeah, sure.
There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hello, why are you there? Get off of there. Sit on right there. Hey, Ken. Turned off again. Son of a monkey. You stop it because I will end you. Oh my God, it ended me. It turned the power off. Oh my God. Okay, I'm done with you. Just sit over there. Okay, how you doing, Louis P?
Can you see that?
Jack, can you tell me? Because I don't see anyone yet. Oh, that's not everyone. That's not. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. Since all this other stuff started, what happened, Kim? I know. That's all I'm saying.
I hope you're not talking to me.
Don't laugh at me, guys. I'm just going to redo everything
Hey, Kim.
because that's my life. Okay. Now, with any luck.
I'm fine. I'm just waiting on you, kiddo.
Yeah. Now. God, this is like bending this thing. It's like I don't want to hold up. It just Yeah, so much for this. Okay. Okay. Now give me a second. Let me get all my stuff back. So what I was doing before I so rudely interrupted internet was that I was tinning these wires. Dude, how you doing, Kim?
Okay.
Kind of like a crime footage? It should. Because it feels like that. And I just had to go get my iPad.
Kimmy, how does mine look? Is it blurry? Because I can't tell on what I'm looking at. I mean,
It's actually not that bad.
I haven't a clue.
Well, when I zoom it, it looks okay.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. That's really close up, huh? There. How's that? That's a little bit better.
Come
Oh,
on,
that's much better. Whoa.
guys, tin it.
The picture hasn't changed. Well, yeah, it was frozen. Everybody seems to be having internet difficulties.
Yeah.
It's the government. They don't want us to use the internet tonight.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
should be a
I
problem.
think they like that we use it so much.
They're into everybody's pie.
If I got to eat pie, that wouldn't be as bad. Okay, I'm tinned up.
All right. So here's what you got to do.
You have no
If
video.
you, yeah, Val, let's see what happened to you.
I'm
Oh,
here.
there's
Am I here?
video.
Here's my little guys.
What the hell happened here? There we go. All right. So, I don't know. Are you still there, Bill?
I am. Are you?
Okay.
Am
Yeah,
I?
it doesn't,
Hey,
like, I can't seem to see anything but mine. I can't get back to your video or anything.
Okay, you look a little frozen.
And it's dark.
And it's dark. Huh. I don't know.
And what Lewis doesn't understand is the more time he gives me, the more caffeine I can drink. And
Okay, so are you guys like seeing my video at all? Because I'm not seeing anything.
It seems to be frozen and it's dark.
Okay, frozen and stuck because I'm moving it around. That's what she said.
And
not
it's
showing
frozen.
that you're moving anything around, Lewis.
All right, let me pop back out and come back in real quick.
Okay. How you doing, Paul? I want to just thank everyone for coming into this. The challenges of doing this live. There are a lot of challenges. How are you today, Ken?
Okay.
There you go. I see you, Paul. Looks like you have wires hooked up to you. Oh, no, those are your earphones. Gotcha.
There we go. Let me flip you
Hey,
around.
this Rojo. How you doing? John Klopp. How are you? Over
There.
text, internet, no.
That looks nicer.
Yeah, they're mad.
Can we see now?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, beautiful. Now, before
Joe.
it all freaks out again, let's not talk about anything but this right here. Make sure that your tinned wires are as stubby as possible. You want just a little bit, just, you know, because the idea is you want to make it as small as possible to go right into that pad and not have any exposed wire. That's the game we're playing here. So what I also want to do is I want to talk to you also about how to lay the wire on the pad. So depending on, like, I'm gonna solder to these 3 pads here. Typically people would think, oh yeah, let's solder them just like this. Nope. I want to solder them going on the way in, simply because, well, all right, those aren't the greatest things. Those actually I would solder going out because that's the camera going out. But let's say that it's the receiver, like what you're going to have. You've got receiver pads that are on the very side of the flight controller. So you want those wires to come on the inside so that it's just cleaner and everything kind of flows back into the flight controller. On this one particular, I would have gone out like this, but again, you always could fold them back in and then wind them back out to give yourself a little bit more room to work with, but they're not as exposed coming in this way as they are exposed to get ripped off coming out this way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so what you need to do, obviously have both pads and the wire tinned, and typically with this, you know, you want to have it quite hot so that you can get right on there and right off. Make sure that your iron is also tinned. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just going to basically lay everything right on top of each other. So that wire is laying on top of that pad. I'm just going to press down. And boom, there it is, just folded right over.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
I'd probably put a little bit more solder on it because you can see a little bit of the twine of the pads, but that ain't going nowhere. That's on there good. It's not cold soldered, and it's in a position where now you can take it and you can then fold it over. Okay. Now that is going to put some pressure on it like this. But the thing is you've got a little bit of wiggle room, and hopefully if you've mounted something, like let's say this is your camera wire, your video wire going to your camera, you're not going to mount it so that it's super taut. You're going to mount it so that there is just a little bit of a jiggle in it, because
Okay.
it is a quad. You're going to have some vibration. Vibrations are bad. It will, you know, eventually wear that wire away, but there's nothing that you can really do with that. You're just going to not have it taut, because if it's taut, it really will, you know, that vibration, or if you have any vibration happening, it'll start to wear away that wire. Just think about how you take a wire and you go back and forth to break it in half. That's what's eventually going to happen to all your wires on your quads.
Okay.
That's why good maintenance, going back through, just, you know, point aside, to go back through and look and inspect your wires from time to time, because you know, of an errant vibration that you didn't know about could jiggle, break a wire that's important, you know, like your video or your power.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
All right, so it's going to take a little bit of time to do it, you know, and you've been doing pretty good, Val. So what I would suggest is making sure that both pieces that you're soldering to, like your wire and this, you know, it's not going to move around on you. Make sure it's on something steady or solid that's not going to wiggle or jiggle. That way you can lay the wire right on it, and it's not going to move or whatever, and then just press the iron onto it.
Okay, so let's just
go for it.
Stop for a minute here. So I have this piece right here.
Yep.
This is the front of my drone.
You got it.
This here is the right side of my drone.
Yep, that's where this, yeah.
This is the left side.
Correct. And that's, now the bottom half is where your, where you just have your finger. I'm talking about that, nope, on the left side. Bottom part of the left side. That's where you're going to solder this component to, correct?
Okay.
No, I asked a question, correct?
Correct.
Are you sure?
Well, let me look.
So you're looking for the S bus, power, and
yeah,
negative.
the S bus is between these two lower ones right there.
Correct. Yeah. It's so the lower one is not tinned. The next one is the S bus, which is tinned, and then you've got
Paul, your talking isn't clear.
PPF.
Oh boy. Kim, can you hear it clear?
Robotic.
Okay, so the Lewis P, your sound isn't working very good, so I didn't catch any of that. Lewis P. Well, I think what he said was to connect things. So I'm going to go to my diagram right here. Oh, that's for my other one. Oh, cool.
Your video's off, Phil.
What?
Your camera is off
This one
for your phone.
from my iPad?
Yeah.
It says, oh yeah, it says low battery, and for whatever reason, this doesn't seem to be. Hold on. Really? You're not charging? Because I just bought these stupid things brand new.
Hey, apparently it's not working downstairs, so I came back up.
Can I tell you that there's nothing better than using electronics to have a really good show?
And then it all screws up.
Oh wow, you look huge now. I'm gonna leave that meeting right there. So do you have me at all on here?
I have one camera looking at you.
Good, that's all we're gonna have right now until I get this set up. That is perfect, because I had a bunch of stuff pop up on my screen. There we go. And now, here we go with this.
Are you still broadcasting, or did that get interrupted?
Thank you. Canadian Drone Hub. Okay. Yeah, we kind of got interrupted. So let me just get this for a minute. What I have is this piece right here. Correct?
Correct. Yes. Now find your S bus, which is, I believe, away from the edge on the top.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind with this stupid thing. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Because I am gonna find it.
Okay, so the pad closest to the edge is the negative. Remember we talked about that? And the middle one is the positive, and then the one above that is going to be your S bus.
So what is that? I'm just gonna go here. I'm trying to get into it's not letting me in. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I'm starting to look like I'm just a little withered again. Okay.
I think that's the half of the fun of it, why everybody's he's coming in to see you get all flustered.
Yeah.
I'm not even watching the chat. What are those knuckleheads saying about this?
Probably holy hell.
Epic fail. Oh, there's my chat.
Hold on, let me get out of this, whatever this
Oh
is.
my God, that guy Furball Kim, he's the worst. Look at what he's saying.
What is Furball saying? Okay, so here we go. Okay.
All right, so are you gonna have we established which pad is the S bus pad? And you're gonna use green apparently, right?
Yep.
All right, baby, we got it.
Is right. So I'm going to do this one first, yeah?
Doesn't matter.
And do you want me to do the back one on this?
Oh, all right. So now here's the next thing. Here's the next thing. On the XM on the receiver, here's your board. You're gonna you're going to do what I told you not to do on that. So you're going to put them out towards it, because what we're going to end up doing is we're going to put a little heat shrink over it.
That's right. So
So coming right out. So look, you see how the antennas are coming off from the component? Make it look like that.
So the S bus is the first one, correct?
It's the pad that's in the middle. It's not the one that's on the edge. You know, it's I don't know how else to explain it. It's the top
I'm not
pad.
showing you. I'm doing this.
Oh, okay. Yep, perfect.
The S bus is the top.
Yep. Yep, that's the S bus.
Just laying this.
Yeah, you just take your time with it, Val. Try not to hit that other component there. And I know you're trying to do it for the camera too. Oh, looks like you're getting it.
Nah, it just came off.
Now, be careful. Don't pull on the antennas because they will pop off. I mean, they're that yellow goo or whatever is glue, but don't yank on those if you can help it. All right, so there's your S bus. Don't wire it up to the FC yet. We're gonna do now the red wire, which is your 5-volt.
Which one's the video one?
That's not gonna be no. That's not anything to do with video. This is the receiver. This is your connection from the drone to your controller. So we want a red wire.
Okay.
Because that green one that we just put on, the S bus, that's the signal. That's the thing that's gonna talk between your radio and.
Is I have a black and a yellow. Can I use which one of those or no?
Yeah, you could. I would rather it be a red because red is positive and you want to be consistent.
Okay. Ow.
Just because that's, I don't know. You want to use red for positive.
Don't worry. I got you. I got
right,
you.
Right, Kim. Right, Kim. Kim, Kim, wake up. Wake up. You'd agree with me, right? You wouldn't want to use yellow for your positive. You want to use red.
No,
because
yellow,
right? Yellow indicates video, red power, black ground or negative. As I said, yellow video, green signal, or white sometimes also is power. So you got to be careful. So like if you opened up like a Chinese electronics, some of the wires are going to be the same color mostly. So sometimes the white and the red are interchangeable. Like your white and your red could mean power, but your white could also mean a signal wire, which doesn't carry power. It carries information. Green is usually always signal information, usually, from what I've found. Distorted FPV. This looks like Boom Boom Building Training Camp 101. Never cut the red wire. Yeah, find the red wire. Val wasn't even going to put a red wire on the damn thing. So how are you going to cut it?
I wasn't.
Yeah, you can always swap it out when you get red wire, but I want to make her do it now.
Okay, let's go. What's next to the green one?
Red.
Red.
Power. Okay, and then the last one is going to be your black, which is your ground, your negative.
I want to make sure that isn't touching.
No touchy nutchy. Novice Claude, right? Yeah, if I don't make her change it now, she'll never do it. You're right, man. Okay, you got some red. Good. Take your time, Val. Did you get it?
Yeah.
All right, Val, tell me, what does this component do?
This one?
Yeah, what is this? What is this? How does this work for you?
Isn't this the receiver that
Yeah, what
receives
is
the information from my goggles?
no. Not from your goggles, from your
Antenna?
radio, from your controller.
Oh,
So
yeah. Yeah.
so without this component, you wouldn't be able to throttle up and lift off. Without this component, you wouldn't be able to fly right or left. Without this component, you wouldn't be able to fly.
So with this, the is it the green one?
So the green is your signal information. It's going to be your S bus.
But look at the very end.
Oh,
You can see on the green that it's showing like it's some wire.
oh, on the green one. As long as it's not touching anything, Val, you're fine.
It's not.
No. And we're going to kind of take care. We'll take care of that too when we put the heat shrink over it, and how I'm going to show you to do that later.
So we're going to do this, right?
Yeah, but that's good. Good eyes. Good eyes. Watching for stuff like that is always important because, you know, if you can find stupid stuff like that now and fix it. All right. So now going back to your flight controller.
Yep, got it right there.
Making sure it's oriented correctly, and it's going to be on the lower left-hand corner is to where you're going to be soldering to, and you're going to be soldering so that the wires come into, right, not on the edge. Don't put it on the edge, but I want them on the inside. Yes, the green one's first. Do it up.
Okay. Now
here's another thing too. Take that wire, that green wire. Right, look at me, Val. Take that green wire, and as the tin part is coming out, just turn it up a little bit, so that when you put that wire down onto that pad, it's kind of like bent up a little bit. It's just easier when you press it into it. It just kind of sets easier. And you're just getting it ready to be oriented correctly, and it worked. And then, of course, you're going to do the other two just like that.
Hold on.
Novice Squad. Dude, I teach kids how to play instruments. So, yeah, I've learned patience and understanding, but you got to be strict too. You got to, you know, make them toe the mark.
Okay.
All right, let me see what you got there, kid.
But I did it this way, and it has to be turned around this way.
No, that's okay. So what we're going to end up doing is that might be too much length of wire anyways. We might go back and fix it later, but eventually we're going to take that wire and we're going to twist the whole thing and spin it.
Right. Oh,
right.
Okay.
So that'll kind of suck it, you know, suck it in. It'll make that wire seem shorter, and we're going to be able to tuck it in and nice and neat.
So the red wire is going to come to this one, yes?
The red wire should go to the 5-volt, the positive, 5V it says. Wherever, and that, let me look at your schematic again to make doubly sure. Where did that go?
Okay, it's going to skip 2.
Yeah, so it should be right above what you just did already. So you did the S bus first, and then the next one should be the red one, which is your 5-volt, and then right immediately above that should be the black one, the negative.
Okay, so it looks to me like the 5-volt is right here.
Can you bring it down into the picture because we can't see it? Yep. And then your negative will go right on top of that.
Right next to it, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Okay, hold on. Need to get it where it can bend down on that a little bit.
Yeah, just to try and orient it the right way to press it down.
Okay, hold on.
Kim is just smiling with a big old smile.
Because I think
We should.
Hold on. Oh man.
It's rough, I know. You might maybe tweezers might help too, so that you can really place it. Stuff like this, I sometimes I use modeling clay. Stick a piece of modeling clay on the table. Stick the component on the modeling clay. That way, it's not going to move anywhere. It's just going to be nice and steady. You're going to be able to put the wire to it, put some pressure on it, and then put the do your thing.
My eyeballs is hard to see. Come on. Whoa. I'm going to tint it a little more.
Okay.
Oh, great. It stuck immediately, and the red one came off, and it made it look like it's all together now.
Uh-huh.
So, let me go and get it off. There we go. These pads are so tiny. Come on, come on, come on. I'm just swiping, and it's going no. It's not coming up.
Calm down, you'll get it. Take your time with it.
Oh, there we go. Ah!
It's
Son of a bitch.
It's nerve-wracking.
It's a son of a...
Yeah, you said the right thing the first time.
Jesus. Come on.
While we're waiting, if anybody cares, I've done some good flying on my channel. If anybody cares to go check out P Floyd and see me chase some vehicles and such, do some proximity flying, and put 5-inch quads where they shouldn't be.
It's hard to hold it down. I'm just not getting it, Floyd.
You'll get it.
Okay.
Novice quads. Computer science, huh? Oh boy.
Okay.
Shell, are we gonna go water the plants tonight?
Okay. Oh, so close.
Ooh, did you do it? Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I'm on the wall.
So I hope I got them right.
Put it back up there. I hope so. Looks like it. All right. So send me some pictures after we're done tonight, just so that I can really look at it and make sure. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna get some dinner in me.
Yep, sounds good. Because I think that how long we've been going?
Almost.
Hour.
Yeah. No, little by little, we're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. So when you have the battery tomorrow, and also try and get that continuity connector.
It'll
All right.
be here tomorrow.
All right. I don't want you to plug anything in until we get that continuity connector, just to make sure. Okay.
No, I'm gonna stop. We're gonna be on, guys, Tuesday, 7 o'clock to finish. Well, not finish, but at least
Continue.
hopefully
Continue.
continue.
Right,
this,
because we still have and you have to get Beta Flight on your computer, because that's going to be a whole other thing.
Where do I go get that?
GitHub or Beta Flight, just Google it, you'll find it.
Is there a special one I want? Because I hear there's a lot of them.
Oh, they update them regularly.
Okay.
All right, now I could give it to you, but half of the fun is for you to find it, because that's what I had to do.
No, that's fun for you.
That's
I
right.
don't remember it being fun for me.
Get email flight. No, distorted. No, we're not going to go there. For that matter, I'll get her kiss. Then we'll really have fun. No, it's not that kind of kiss.
So what the hell are we talking? Keep it simple, stupid? That?
Yeah, that's not what that stands for.
Oh. Okay. Thank
Flight
you,
one.
P.
Corey Mano. All right. Hey, yeah, all right. Corey Mano's got flight one too. See, so everybody's running everything different. Doesn't that board support it with the extra upgrade? Probably. But you know what? I don't know flight one. I'm not going to go outside of my box. I know how to fly. I know what I want to do. I know how to teach it. That's what she's getting. If she wants something else, go somewhere else.
I just want to build this, so that's.
I'm gonna crap my pants when you're flying that thing, because this is one big hell of an experiment.
Yeah, it is. And I just get to twist these. Well, that
Thank you,
makes it a
JSK
lot
Kent Enterprise, for subbing me. Cool.
Oh, nice, Enterprise. Very nice. Yeah, that will make it a lot nicer. See how small that wire becomes?
Yep. Yeah. See, when you twist it up, and then too, when we do your video, we're gonna twist certain wires and not others, so that we can shield the video and do some fancy trickery there.
Okay.
Okay, and then also too, once we get things squared away to the point where we know things are working, I'm going to show you how to start to heat shrink the components to save them from touching each other, and we can kind of jam pack them all in there, because you're going to be working within a small confined area with that little flame. All right, bye.
Bye, Lucy.
Tuesday, right? Tuesday, unless something else comes up. Tuesday at 7.
No,
All right.
nothing's coming up.
All right, Tuesday at 7.
Tuesday at 7.
My time or your time?
Your time.
My time. Okay. All right. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. And guys, I'm also going to be on Sunday at 7. And then Kim's going to come on at 8 on my show and do his thing. So on FPV. So just so you guys know. So did that seem as painful to y'all as it did to me? And I'm sticking with it. I hear you, Louis B. Right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get one. And maybe when I get really happy and I know it and everything seems really clear, then maybe I'll do something else. But I don't know. Kim, I can't hear you at all.
I'm not talking.
Oh, that's why. Can you hold everything for me for just a minute and I'll be
Sure.
right back?
Sure.
Okay. Woo. There we go. I'll be right back.
Yep. How's it going, everybody? Sorry, I'm just dropping channel links. Everybody, there's channels links in here for everybody's channel so far. Make it easier for everybody to pick one another up. Everybody had a good day. It's been extremely windy here today. Incredible. Like 70 km/h winds or something. Man. Tell us a joke. I don't have any jokes. Fucking X. Everybody, so far I've dropped in people's. No, there's no problem. It makes it easier since YouTube's taking that damn channel thing away there. It's so flippin' hard. So I'm just making it easier for everybody. Trying to, you know how it goes. Just stand by. Oh, you're welcome, Desmond.
What are you making cool for everybody?
Pasting everybody's link in here.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Kim.
Well, it makes it easier for, people, because it's such a pain in the ass since they did that thing.
Yeah, and it makes it so everyone can stay in the chat.
Well, that's it. You don't have to open up another page and do a search.
Yeah,
And,
I like that. Thank you.
yeah, it's a little more work, but I mean, hey, I got nothing to do but
So
sit here,
I'm hoping that some people who haven't, I hope this helps someone, because that's why we decided to do it live. I hope it's not scaring anyone. I think someone who's been soldering a lot longer than me, who has been flying and kind of has an idea of components, will have a much easier time than what's happening here. Okay, novice cods, go eat dinner.
Hey, Notice, you take care of yourself.
I want to remind everybody is it in 40 minutes? I think it is, isn't it? Night Train will be on with the whistle stop.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I am going to say that drinking a dozen of these in a day is not good. Louis B. We're about.
Hold on there, JS.
Thank you, Louis B.
Thanks, Louis.
You'll see a drone man cry. I love it. Oh, of course, you know. Oh my God. You'll see a drone man cry.
JSK, I don't have you subscribed. I don't know what is going on.
You don't have JSK?
I do now. Very strange. Stand
Okay.
by.
Guys, I'm going to show you something. And then I can't, when I'm sharing, I can't really see the screen, but can still see it. Okay. Do you see where it says beta 4.2 release candidate 4?
No, I don't see it.
What are you seeing?
I'm not. Oh, wait. Now it's starting to come up.
I have verified, compare. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with that.
That's my problem. Well, you got to get some some
GitHub link. Oh, the GitHub link? Let me go back.
you got to get some extra things with it.
GitHub.
Off access FPV says there is an install instructions in that paragraph.
Oh, in that second paragraph?
Don't know. You have to look at the chat.
Okay.
Scroll down. He says.
Please use with caution. Report back any issues. Yeah, now I'm afraid of where I ended up. Let me go back.
Corey says he sent that for you to use that link.
Corey sent me a link.
Yes, it's in the chat.
The chat seems to be gone. Where's my chat? Oh, here it is. Hold on. Thank you, Corey. Okay. So I just want to tell people, maybe it's part of my dyslexia, but it just looks like a whole bunch of stuff on the page. It says this release candidate, it is intended for testing. Some things still need fixing and fine tuning. And then it says that's release notes, important information, new features, fixes, changes from previous release.
Okay, Desmond Donders, you have a good night. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Desmond.
Corey says move down to assets.
Move down to assets. Am I still sharing?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, do I go down? Tell me if I'm getting warmer.
I think you're gonna have to like go on Zoom with Corey.
I think so, because I feel stupid.
Because
and
you're clicking stuff I'm lost, and now you're lost. Because I couldn't figure it out. Because you got to get oh, what the hell? You got to get extras that go with it.
more down to assets. Stop there. I can't see it because I'm sharing. And he didn't tell me when to stop in there. Ah. Hold on. Oh, I'll just say go to site. It said, it's YouTube, and it says
Because
maybe.
I don't have Beta Flight on mine either on my computer.
See what it's saying there? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to get it anyway. Just say it's safe. Okay. Here we go. See, I don't know what's happening. Okay. It's a download link for the file. It's okay. Okay, so let me try one more time. So basically I go here, I go there, and it should take me there. Yeah. Okay, Kim, can you read what I'm supposed to know?
No.
What is it saying in the chat? What is it saying in the chat, good boy?
Oh, put me on Zoom, and Corey says install that.
This?
I don't know.
Okay, this is like the blind leading the blind, right, Kim? I'm not trying to be mean. I'll text this. How do I get a hold of you again? I keep forgetting. Is it put what I need to send to you? Get me a link. Please help me, for God's sake. Somebody, bottom left. I don't know. Hold on. Good, that's it. I have to put a leave on this part. Okay, leave meeting. There we go. That's going to leave. I can get rid of this. There. That thing can just sit down there. Okay, so off access. I have you, Kim.
Uh,
Nice.
huh?
So I'm going to do email because that's how I reach you, isn't it? Off access. And I think I say, oh, it's I think it's this one. And if it isn't, okay, I just sent it to you. It should come. Did Corey want to come in or is he watching children tonight?
I don't know. You have to read the chat to find out. I don't see anything come up yet.
Corey sent me a photo.
I think he's making dinner for his kids. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what he sent me. He's trying to help me, but I don't know. I can't read it. Okay, I'm going to get rid of some stuff. I just sent off access, but I think you got it. Just read. So off access, I sent, oh, is this you? So I don't know who I just sent a link to.
Corey.
Oh, I don't know. We may be getting somebody in here we don't know. Oh my God, Kim.
Off access can't come on Zoom right now. And Corey says, yeah, watching the kids maybe have 5 minutes. Send me one. Send Corey a link through Messenger, I guess.
Okay. So off access can't come on. But just because I sent you one to a wrong one, I'll send you one to a right one. I think I actually sent it to Desmond. I think that's who I sent it to. And then we don't have much time anyway. We can do this a different night if we need to. So I don't want anyone to feel bad about whatever this is on. I don't understand. Okay, Messenger. I thought this was Messenger. It is. Okay, so I'm just gonna not think for a minute. No comments. I know I left that wide open. Oh, stop, Kim. Hey, D90 Bell, how you doing? I just sent you one. Gotta go for it, Joe.
Bye, Rojo.
Thank you so much, Joe. Love you.
Hi, D90.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Oh, there's Marcel.
Okay. I'm here. Sorry about that. I didn't think I'd make it, but night train is going live for another half hour, so you have me for another half hour.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye because we're going to go off before night train goes on. Cool. We're going to try to send everyone over there.
Right on. Yeah, my hair's getting big. All right. Sorry, I've been playing with R2D2's Dome today, so I haven't.
Oh, nice.
A lot, but yeah. So I think you've gotten to the point where you have the GitHub link, right? And you downloaded that file from Corey.
No, I didn't download anything because I'm confused. So okay. Here's this.
That link that he sent you, just click on that link again where it says, be careful, this site may be harmful. It's okay. It's just a GitHub link, and it's just your security.
Okay, so let me go back up.
So just click on that go to site.
Let me get told to open it up in a different thing right there. Okay.
You can screen share your screen if you want to, so we can see what you're doing on your computer.
I'm going to share.
Okay.
Can you see?
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, just click on the go to site. You'll be fine.
I don't even get that page.
Now on the bottom, it says that you've downloaded the file already. See at the very bottom there? It says it already. So right now you've downloaded it 3 times probably. So in your downloads folder where I'm guessing that gets saved, you can just delete 2 of them and just keep the one. And
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I have 3. So let me go in and just really quickly delete 2 of them. Because that's a mistake I make all the time. I end up with 100 of these stupid things.
see, mine always does a little pop up to tell me it's
Now,
going
do I
to have an option to do it.
click it on twice?
Yeah, so just open up that file folder that's in there, and it's an exe file, so it should automatically open up something. I'm going to do it on my computer as well, just so I can follow along with you.
Okay, so now it's showing it's on a different page. So hold on. I'm going to go back to share. Oh, no, it's this one.
So you're going to probably come up with like a user controller thing, say yes, just go through it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, you're already on that.
I
Nice, okay.
agree.
Yeah.
Install, right?
Yeah.
I'm lost. I'll just let Val do it.
It's not too bad. So that link just sends you to a download file. It's just a direct link instead of going to the website. And then you download that file and then you just install it just like any other program. And then
Okay, as simple as this seems right now, that's what stops people from doing this stuff because they get a whole page of what the hell.
just a lot of information because there's a lot of updates to it, right? Like this beta flight's been around for years. So they just,
So it's slowly
releases
downloading.
many issues they fixed. And GitHub is like really for like a lot of programmers and stuff like that, right? So a lot of the stuff that we do is very techie type stuff for programming.
Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey, nice mustache, buddy.
Oh, thanks. Hey.
I
I had to
appreciate you
update
helping
Zoom.
out.
It took me a while. Yeah, no worries. It's we're just almost there, you know.
Totally. I remember my first time setting all this up.
Now it's just
It's,
taking time.
It's one thing to get it installed. It's the next thing to use it.
And knowing how to use it properly.
Yes.
I'm still
learning myself. Yeah.
Oh my God! Don't say that.
There's always
No,
a lot to
but-
learn.
Yeah. It's to get into all like the details of getting everything like fully customized and.
I
But
just
out of the
built this
box,
little guy today.
it's pretty good.
Little Rotor X frame, the old Atom. It's like a version 1. But I've 3D printed the canopy bed.
Let me
Oh,
stop
nice.
sharing for a minute, and I'll just let it go as it's going.
Yeah, it's going to take a bit for you to install that. It looks like you might have a pop-up that you're not seeing that's asking for your computer's permission to download and install that file. So that might be why it's lagging like that.
Hold
Sometimes
on, let me
you get
see.
like little notifications.
I don't see any pop-ups.
Nothing on your taskbar that's highlighted or nothing.
Mm-mm.
So it might be just taking its time. But usually there's something like that holding it up.
Ooh.
Which frame is that for?
That's for Kim's.
Oh,
It's
cool.
the antenna tube mounts. Yeah.
Yeah. Beauty. He's
It actually
waiting
has
for
like the QAV actually right in it. The words on it, I guess.
Cool. Thanks, Corey.
Yeah, no problem. I'll send that out probably tomorrow once I get.
I would have to wait till September 29th or something.
Crazy.
Wow.
And this little guy too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Beauty.
Just a little 1080p little camera. It's pretty good. It's the Firefly one.
Oh, the Firefly, nice.
All right.
Ah.
I was supposed to send that, but I've never actually been to the store in probably like a month. Been stuck at home.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I should unhook my my iron, huh?
Probably a good idea, yeah.
You should get something on fire. It's been really windy here, like 70 mile or kilometers an hour winds. Holy cow.
Yeah, we got some pretty good winds here too. Probably not as high, but yeah, it was. You get much
Trees look like
rain
that.
or thunderstorms?
No, Just this wind.
Okay, completing beta flight configuration setup, and it says finish.
Beauty. That's pretty much it until you get your quad working, but like actually being able to plug it in. But as long as you have the file, the other one you're going to need is BL Heli.
That's what it's showing me.
Yep, that's what it looks like before you plug in your drone. So when you plug in your drone with the USB later on, your flight controller, you just click the connect button and it will connect, and then all the beautiness.
Well, I don't have Betaflight hooked in my comp yet.
Well, you need it. Every computer needs it.
Yeah, this is a newer computer, so I don't have it hooked.
Oh, I see.
So that's a heck of a thing, yeah?
Yeah, it's the basics. I mean, every quad needs some kind of, either it's KISS or BL or all that kind of stuff on there. So we're kind of multitasking at the same time.
That's
You
okay.
set your UARTs for your smart audio, your receiver, making sure you have the right switches and stuff, your modes, all that stuff's in there.
Mm-hmm.
But that comes after building, so.
I don't know, Corey. I don't know. See, this stuff doesn't bother me, and I really like doing it. I wish I was doing it a little faster, but I like doing it. I think when I did my first build, and everything was so much bigger, and not like the teeny little pads of trying to put stuff on, I think it just seemed easier. It took us, what, 3 hours, Kim, for me to put that together, 3 or 4 hours, and that was it. It was together. And these little pads are, but I'm going to do more of these little ones until I'm good at it.
The very first drone I built was a 5-inch drone, only because the pads are bigger, all the electronics are easier to get at, the building is easier. Once you start getting into the micros and the 3 inches and the tiny whoops, you're like, oh my God, what am I doing to myself?
See, to me, this one just seemed so much easier. 5-inch. Didn't take that long. Every pads are really big.
I'm trying to say, yeah.
Now, no. Now it's just painful.
Yep.
And the bad thing is when it plugs in, if it doesn't go doo, 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 or whatever, I'm going to be very sad. Yeah, because you hear that sound, no matter who's doing the build. That sound happens, it's nice.
Well, you're going to like my R2 unit then.
Yep.
It's going to beep all day. I might even customize my own sound effects for it.
Oh. Yep, that'll be nice.
That'd be funny.
Oh my gosh. So I am. Is my let's see. It's gonna go. Hi everyone. I don't know who's else all still in the chat.
Well, yeah, I'm not even looking at the YouTube.
Don't worry, it's not moving. What is that? Oh, little motors.
Guess what those are for, Kim?
Oh, they are?
Yeah, for your Tiny 7.
Oh.
Tiny 7. Is that like
A couple of them for you.
Fat
I used to have it, so if you need extra motors, I'll send it to you too.
Corey.
Yeah, no problem. They're just sitting here, and I don't use any brush motors anymore, so I know you have one.
Oh, I mean, they're fun to play with when you're
Oh yeah, for sure.
outside around the yard a little or in the house or something,
So when did you decide on the big fuzzy mustache?
Me?
Yeah.
Dad?
You.
I'm just too lazy, basically. You don't want to see my hair. It goes down to here now, my hair.
Oh, jeez.
The quarantine.
I have to get it cut. I'm always like that. I always have.
Hey, Swift Fox. I
I
haven't
put
seen
it
it yet. Go ahead.
until someone's complaining enough, either my wife or my mom. I'll get it cut.
You just keep it going.
Keep going. See how far I can push it.
Basically, what I'm doing with this beard, just unruly.
Oh my gosh.
But I got
My
nobody to complain
roommate,
about.
my roommate finally went in to get a haircut, and or Val, and he came back and he goes, a guy went in and he was really upset and he was raising his voice because they wouldn't trim his beard or do his mustache. He goes, no, I need it done. Why aren't you doing it? And they go, because COVID. You know, you have to. I'm wearing a mask. You're wearing. You know, we're just all trying to stay safe. He's like, no, you have to do it. I guess he was pretty punchy coming in. Like,
Crazy. I can see like cutting your hair, getting someone else to cut your hair, but you can't shave your own mustache or trim your own beard.
yeah, almost lost everything. Plus,
No,
had
it's
to
not-
walk through the water and gators to get it. I'll be sure to watch it. And okay,
Yes.
and this, hey, Swift Fox, will you go ahead and put a link to that video in the chat for me, please? See, now I can't just go to their video and watch it, right? Because I can't go directly to their stream and queue it up for myself. I have to have them put links in. See, YouTube is just messing me up. I have the way I do all this.
Yeah, they're definitely not making it very user friendly.
Mm-mm. They're making it a lot more difficult. Guys, thank you for all the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you, Swift Fox. I'm going to queue it so I can watch it as soon as this is done. Ooh. Okay, let me stop because I'll just be like right into it. I won't stop watching it. You're already watching it, aren't you, Kim?
Yeah.
Look at his face. I can tell. Look at
Oh,
everyone.
there's no way I'd go in that water.
Okay, hold on. Now I have to watch some that I'm not trying to ignore any.
Oh yeah, I'm watching it now. Yeah.
I wouldn't go
Oh,
in there.
no. Swift Fox, what state are you in?
Florida, maybe.
Because this can be anywhere from Florida, Alabama, any of those states with that. So can it? Okay, D90 Bell.
It's from Florida. Yeah.
Florida, yeah. Look at that.
There'd be gators there for sure.
Oh, and they like drum flyers. They're like, come get your drum. They hold it up. Come get it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now let me put in. Okay. I'm not going to watch the whole thing because I have to pay attention to the chat. 30 minutes from Disney. So outside Orlando? Yeah. Wasn't that the place where that little kid was? And all the parents were sitting down by the little lake, and then the gator came up, grabbed the kid. Wasn't that where that happened? Yeah, that water is not good. No. So the only thing I always wonder is, okay, so I guess gators don't like salt water, right?
It's a good question.
They like fresh water, I think.
Is it crocodiles or saltwater then?
Well, you have saltwater crocodiles, that's like the Nile and stuff like that, and certain other places.
But not.
But basically, it's
Not
freshwater.
We were in Mexico and they had crocodiles down there
Really?
in the ocean.
Those would be saltwater.
Saltwater, yeah.
They're usually bigger.
Those are big, yeah.
See, I don't like that. I don't like gators where I swim. Because they try to get all the drones. I know it. I know them. Okay, these are saltwater crocs. and twice as mean as freshwater.
There are.
Really. See, so why aren't they running around in the ocean? I mean, like off the beaches and stuff. You never see crocodiles there. You see them in the swamps. See them down in Key West. Every once in a while, swimming around in a pool. Yeah, I don't like them, not at all.
Damn, you're getting a lot of flight time out of that.
Huh?
Gets a lot of flight time out of that battery.
He does, because this video.
Recognize this ESC?
What is that?
My brother.
Is that the one you killed?
One of the ones, yeah. It's the Mamba F405 MK2. Plugged it in, and then it just didn't do any beeps anymore.
Uh-oh.
Then I smelt a little bit of burning or whatever. I'm like, uh-oh, magic smoke came out of it. But I didn't do anything. I was just changing a receiver, and then no
That's
idea
the
what happened.
Mamba. It's a 30 by 30.
That's 30 by 30, yeah.
Okay, I didn't remember it looking like that. Oh, for goodness sake.
Good old Mamba.
So
Yeah.
I ordered 2 more. You know what's funny is the stack is like $4 more than the ESC.
Really?
So I paid $4 more and got the stack versus getting just the ESC alone.
Weird.
That is very weird. I have no idea why that would be.
Because
Oh,
all I need is the ESC, right? I don't need a flight controller. But for $4 more, I'll probably end up burning another one, so might as well keep it as a spare.
that's right. That's right.
We better have an extra birds.
Exactly, yeah.
Side heads down here. Oh my gosh, Swift Fox. You're brave. I would never
Yeah.
ever go in that water.
And I think, Kim, you were looking for an ESC, right? Because you have the flight controller for one.
Yeah.
Is that right? Or you have
Well, I have
ESC, but you're looking for the flight controller.
I have an ESC here. It's
Okay,
a
so you're
used
looking for the
one
flight
from
controller.
somebody,
Okay.
but I just had to get a flight controller. And I'd be all set.
Ooh, 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 ah! Sorry. I'm just in the water.
Ah.
Oh. Okay. Nice with Fox. Gators are like outside
That
touchdown.
was a great flight.
That's crazy.
That was a great flight other than hitting that thing. It must have, some of that brush must have wound around the motor and captured it.
Yep. So how are the pickles, Corey?
Good. They're good, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Great.
The pickles?
Yeah.
Big mini jerkins. Little baby
Yeah.
pickles.
You
The
grow your own
little
pickles?
sweet pickles.
No, he's
Baby
not growing.
pickle and middle pickle.
Sort of a metaphor. Yeah, he grew his own, but he means his kids.
I see.
Oh, wow.
They're going back to school now, won't they, Corey, soon?
School
I heard
is
they were opening
technically
up school.
done in 2 weeks, I think.
What do you
End of
think
June?
that? What do you think of that?
And then, well, yeah, they're supposed to reopening the daycares on Friday, but they're nowhere near opening around here. It's probably be like a month or two.
Wow.
They just released the plan yesterday.
I mean, as
But
a
it's
parent, what do you think of that? Too early?
To a point, yeah. Well, you're exposing them to things that really it's not normal, right?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Like the whole daycare situation is like you're gonna have to be, by yourself playing. You can't play with these toys. You're gonna have people with masks screening you in all the time, taking your temperature, all this weird stuff. Like you never seen that before. Like, should I expose them to that? Well, it's my
I
wife's
don't know.
insurance,
And
right?
plus, too, this thing, it doesn't manifest for a few days or something like that, right? It's not
Yeah.
like it's immediate.
Yeah.
By then, it's too late. They're infected, and now you are. And, okay, kids are a little bit stronger than us older people, but
Well, they're expecting right now, they're expecting by the end of August, I think, to have, how much is it? 200,000 people died here or something like, I forget what they're saying. But it's going to be a lot. Oh, look at that. That looks really nice.
that's going to be cool.
But yeah, so they're really worried here. So all the news is going, they're worried about getting this. They're worried about, I don't know. I don't know.
Check for his building
I
card.
worry for our children.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That
It's
is
pretty
nice.
big. Yeah.
It's gonna stand 3 feet tall when it's done.
Oh, wow.
All the doors opening and everything like that. All the functions.
3 feet tall. Crazy.
What's it made out of? Is that 3D printed?
This is
Yeah.
all 3D printed.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
Total is like 611 parts. I'm at like 200 and something.
Oh wow.
No, probably about 300. But everything's gonna rotate and everything on a bearing and all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
It'll all act like R2D2, except for it'll have a VTX station and LiPo charger and a couple other fun goodies.
Nice.
That's a lot of printing.
Oh yeah. A few weeks of printing.
A few rolls of
That too. Yeah.
It's not totally finished yet. It's not all glued together yet.
Yeah. I'm glad it all works now, Swift Fox, especially after that crash.
So do you remember how you got that beta flight, Val?
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe you'll help me
Oh, yeah.
because I need to put it on this computer.
Okay. Yeah. It wasn't hard once it went.
I was trying to follow, but I was getting mixed up.
Yeah, I think it was the link you sent me, right, Corey?
Yeah. It's the one that had the direct download link. Yeah.
Pretty much the easiest way to do it.
Yeah. Because otherwise, there's a little thing that says assets, and you got to hit that little drop down, and then it opens it up to all the EXEs, which forever flavor the OS. So there's probably like 10 of them there. And you got to choose the one for Windows. So I just I copied that link directly and send it. Because you don't care about Mac or Linux or whatever else, or you only want the Windows one. But they have to put it there for everybody, right? So.
Hey guys, well, thanks for having me on. I'll talk to you guys
Yeah.
next time. I'm going to be on with Night Train in
Marcel.
the next few minutes. So
Guys, don't
Okay.
forget, Night Train FPV is coming on right now. We're going to go off because I want everyone to head over there if they could and see Night Train. Okay, guys? So I love you all. Thank you for coming and sharing with us tonight. And we will catch you later. Bye-bye.